Hotel River Inn. It's located in Milford. The hotel is an historical 4-floor built and built in 1878. The guests in the hotel was not comfortable with the rooms because its facilities such as soap, shampoo, and also exposed to electrical danger. Ken is 48 years old, a single, and he owed thousands of dollars debt, and the more the business so far can become.
Yeah. Today we'll talk about the analysis of the River Rock Inn. The inn lacked modern facilities of which the hotel was need, but the owner was facing some financial problems to make out what his customer need and what a modern inn should look like. Due to his financial problems, he had to move into the inn to monitor and manage the inn itself. He also had some staff which he employed in the inn, like his assistant manager, assistant innkeeper, bar manager, head chef, etc. etc. But the management of the inn lacked the idea on how an hospitality business is run and found themselves in a position of development and frustration. He is trying to find a way to get out of this situation and find a solution to the downfall of the inn, which he has invested a lot of money in. He found himself in a position where he needed to realize that he had been making a lot of wrong decisions and needed the intervention of someone who could really help and make the inn a better and comfortable place for people to come and relax. So basically, the inn is having a really bad management problem. The management or the owner itself can't even make proper financial statement. So that's the cause of the financial problem. Management problem is too clingy on doing everything himself, and he's not trusting his staff at all. So that's the problem.
The planning problem. The first one is the financial problem. The management was facing financial problem which made the inn lack modern facilities and could not meet us to their customers' demand due to some financial problem the management was facing. This means that the hotel management was lacking money and resources to buy modern facilities to meet up to their customers' needs. And the second one is the management problem. The management of the hotel lacked the idea of how a hospitality business should be run. This means that the management of the hotel did not have any idea of how a hospitality business is run. That is why the hotel is facing some problems. And the third one is the bad location. The inn was in a location where it could not be easily be found by people or where it could be noticed. This means that the hotel was situated in a location whereby people could not easily find or notice it. And the fourth one, lack of idea. The management lacked idea on how a hospitality business is being run. This means that the management of the hotel does not know how a hospitality business is run. That is why he failed to manage the hotel well. And the last one, inexperienced and non-competent staff. This is the reason why the hotel is always left dirty and unclean. Because of the inexperienced and incompetent staff, the hotel is always left dirty and unclean and fail to do their jobs. Last problem. This is the last problem that I will explain, which is decision making. The first one, running and owning a business with a hotel could have a negative effect on the business based on the kind of decision you make. It is important to make any decision when you're running a hotel business, as it could have negative effects such as bankruptcy. The last one, bad menu and food. Based on the decision of the management have, they could not meet up to people's taste and standard of food. The management of the hotel could not serve to what customers want and did not meet up to their standard of food.
My name is Ibrahim, and I would like to talk about the solutions of the River Rock Inn Hotel. First of all, I would like by starting by job analysis. You have to have an idea of what business you want to get into, and you have to have a good knowledge of the business and have a good member of team around you. Meaning, before you have to start a business, you have to have a good market survey and know You have to have very good knowledge about the kind of business you want to do before you can get into it. Because if you don't have a good knowledge about the business you want to do, then you're planning to fail. Secondly, I'll be talking about recruitment and hiring. When you want to start up a business, you need to make sure you have well-qualified and professional staff to work along with you. Meaning, when you want to start a business, you have to have professional workers, to work along with you, because you have to have a process of which you can hire people to work with you, because if you have good professional workers around you, you're heading towards success, Thirdly, I'll be talking about training. When you start up a business, you need to make sure your workers go for training and have a good knowledge of the job. Meaning, once you employ people in your job, you need to make sure they go for training so they can have a perfect knowledge of the kind of business they are going to before they can start up a business with you. Because when they go for training, they have a perfect knowledge of the business they are going to and they can work perfectly with you. Fourthly, I'll be talking about motivation and compensation. You have to encourage your workers by giving them a reward for their performance and hard work that will help them perform better. Meaning, when you reward your workers, by giving them encouragement or giving them a gift at the end of the month for their performance or their good work, you actually motivate them and you make them work better. And with that, you get a better result from people, and you find out that your business is actually moving forward when you motivate your workers by giving them rewards and compensation for their hard work. Lastly, I'll be talking about communication and understanding. You have to have a good communication skills with your workers and make sure you also have a good understanding with them, and always try to find yourself in their shoes. Meaning, when you're working with people, you need to make sure you understand them, and you have to have a very good understanding of their character and attitude, because sometimes you need to put yourself in their shoes and know the problems they are going through. If you can really communicate and understand your workers, you would have a very good relationship with them, and with that you can call yourself a success, because understanding and communication in a business really matters. And these are the solutions that you can bring to a problem. These are the solutions that can actually come into the River Rocket Hotel to make it a better and a successful hospitality business. Thank you very much.
My name is Muhammad Nazizar bin Muhammad Nasir. I want to talk about completion of the Hotel River Rock Inn. In conclusion, this video shows that you have a good knowledge and understanding about the business you want to get into before you venture into it. Knowing that you will be responsible for the rise and fall of your business if you don't make the right choice and have a right orientation of the business before getting into one. This shows that before you have a good business, you to have a good idea about the business and how the business is run. Because if you don't have any idea about the business, you will fail in the business. For your success in the business, you have a good idea, a good knowledge about the business. Knowing that will be responsible for the good and bad of the business.